I just watched I'm starting my documentary playlist. And of course I'm starting with the documentaries on TUBI because I am a lover of TUBI. Anyway, I watched a documentary called Deconstructing Karen, right? I'm going to be totally honest in this, okay? That was a very hard documentary for me to watch as a black woman, right? The documentary was about a Muslim woman and a black woman. The black woman's name, I want to get people's names right. I know right now, right? But this is a documentary, so it's important. So the black woman's name is Regina Jackson, and the Muslim woman's name is Sarah Roa. I'm hoping I'm not saying that wrong, but it was definitely a very, very good. I think everybody should watch it, right? Definitely white women, but even us, we should watch it too. But so these two women created a company called Race to Dinner, I think. Yeah, Race to Dinner, and it's a nonprofit, I believe. I'm not too sure, right? I don't think they made that clear, but it is a company that is like getting these dinners together with white women to try to talk to them about race relations in America and kind of teach them our perspective and the things that people of color go through, and kind of try to explain to them how important it is that they understand this position and what they can contribute to putting an end to this kind of stuff. And I will say that it went exactly the way I figured it would go, with the white women being a little resistant in the beginning because they felt they were being looked at in a bad light, and all of that stuff. And then later on, as time went on and the two women explained stuff, and no spoilers, explain stuff, they started getting it. But at the end, it tells you everything you need to know, because they do follow-ups, and once you see how that goes, then you can basically tell where people's minds are, right? But I think it was like 10 women there. I think 10 white women there, right? And they all pretty much, most of them gave their perspectives on how they feel about stuff, and but it was hard. I didn't want to really watch it at first, because I try to stay away from things like that, really, because I feel honestly powerless. And because of that, I don't like to watch it. Because we can explain things until we're dead. And if they don't want to get it, they don't want to get it. And it's been my experience that they don't want to get it, because in essence, if something's working for you, why would you tear what's working for you down just to help someone else make something work for them? I mean, there are people that would do it, because I'm one of them, right? But there's a lot of people that wouldn't. And yeah, but it's good. I think that everyone should watch it. I think, yeah, I never even heard of that organization before, and I am going to start doing a little more research about them, and probably join like their Facebook group and stuff like that. And I do think that more people should. I'm not, I know that they're gearing most of their stuff to white women, but I do believe that having more support from the Black and brown communities would be great. And I definitely am going to donate to their cause. Definitely. Um, but overall, I thought it was good. I still have a problem with adult coddling. And I do feel that's what they did a lot of for them. And I understand that they kind of need it in order to receive what people are saying. But quite honestly, for me as a Black woman, I am sick to death of coddling adults, you know, just because they choose to believe that they're better. There's no proof in the world that says they're better. These are just a group of people that's choosing to believe that they're better than everyone else. So I hate that. I'm big on equality stuff. So it's really hard for me to deal with stuff that pertains to racism, because honestly, I believe racism is a mental disease. I do. I really do. And I think we need to start looking at it as such and start really dealing with them with some psychologists in the room. Because especially even watching this, really, you know, it there's something wrong. And I understand, born blah 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 into stuff, whatever. Something's wrong there. When, to me, if there's a group of people that can honestly think that they are better just because of their skin tone, that is mental illness at its finest. There's nothing else in the world that makes you better. Not your heart, not your health. They could just think about it. Just think about this. You could take a homeless white person with a million health issues, doesn't speak correct English, and a white person, and take him, clean him up, put him in a suit, take a Black scholar, millionaire, and put them in a suit, and these same white people will say this person is better. The other white person. It's better. That's mental illness. Okay. So I also realized in watching this that I'm so angry with that stuff, because I'm a 56-year-old woman, at least soon to be 56, and I'm tired of this stuff. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of being forced, because Black people, to me, we're being forced to believe that we are hated by everybody, being forced to believe that we are hated, we are the worst thing since everything, like everybody doesn't want us around, our looks are horrible, everything about us is horrible. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. It's all over everywhere. The media, schools, everything. And it's like, it's something that's been proven incorrect 1,000,001 times, yet they can't let it go because they're so afraid of us not feeling this way. God help us if we like ourselves, if we think we're pretty, if we... Just the word Black girl magic drives them crazy. So it's like, words. I'm tired. But I challenged myself to watch it because I felt that I was trying to break what I feel, especially with everything going on in the media right now. It's 2025 and these things are still going on, and even in our politics and our biggest government office. So it's, as a Black person, you just get tired. Everybody gets tired, and just tired of hearing it. That's all. Tired of coddling grown people to try not to offend people that's offending me. Make that make sense. And so I've been trying to stay away from all of that stuff, titles, movies, anything racially motivated, I try to stay away from, but I say watch it, and I am going to get involved in this. I do think that this is definitely needed. I do believe that this is the year of a huge wake-up call for white people, and it's well overdue, you know. Um, and I'm a parent, right? And there came a time when my kids became grown, and kids sometimes want to say what's bothered them about their parent or the parenting that they received. And I opened that door to my kids and I listened to them, and it was the hardest thing I ever did in my life, right? And so I am not going to say I don't understand how white people feel being told you did bad things. Now, the things my kids came to me about was not even close, okay, to anything that we would come to them about what they're doing. But even in that show, they showed so many clips of the different Karen situations that we see all over the place. And that right there shows you how evil, and that's the perfect word. What else is it that would make you do these things to people that aren't bothering you? And then turn around, and when you're being told, like, this hurt me, like, why are you like, and the crying, and oh my God, I can't, and yeah. So overall, I'm gonna cut this here, but overall, definitely worth watching. Definitely worth getting involved in their cause and in their movement and all of that. I think it's very good what they're trying to do. And I do think it's going to be have some levels of success. I mean, I know that all of us have seen the white woman that say, "Oh, I got it," and then like 5 days later, she didn't get it. But I do think that this is the year. This is our year to see change. I have to believe that. And I do. I believe it. And I'm not saying change where it flips and everything is different. And I'm not talking about change where now black people get to act like them, because I don't think we could ever do that. I really don't. And the reason why I know that is because as much disdain as I have for the way that they act sometimes, I could have seen one of those Karens that they showed. I've seen what she did. And if I saw her on the street and there were people trying to abuse her, I would jump in. And that's why I said we could never be them. Anyway, it's good. It's called Deconstructing Karen. It's on my favorite streaming platform, TUBI. And it's about, I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes long. Anyway, go watch it. Let me know what you think.